All righty. And last and never least, and my biggest supporters are the water signs. So I will be doing a weekly reading for the water signs of Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer for the week of June 6th through the 10th. So without further ado, let's go on and get the space cleansed. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. And if you spent time with family and friends, hopefully that was magnificent, right? And if you were able to go out and enjoy the weekend. Hopefully everyone had a great time and was able to return home safe and sound to their families. All right. So what I'm going to get going really quick here is a Palo Santo incense, so that the space can be clear. And I am, it seems like each reading I burn a few incense. Actually, I almost go through a box a day. So I will probably start burning some of my white sage as well on some of the readings. But the incense just smells so good and they're so relaxing. They're very relaxing for me. And this is the Palo Santo incense, and I do sell them on my website, ariesleaderbynature.co, to include the handmade bracelets. All handmade bracelets come with a white sage bundle, selenite stick, Palo Santo stick, and a necklace. It will either be a bullet point crystal or a raw stone, whether that is amethyst or rose quartz. I also have a crystal bag with 45 plus crystal quartz and stones. And sometimes I include that as well. Okay. So if you have any, if you are interested in just taking a look at the site, please visit ariesleaderbynature.co. And before we get started, let me go on and get the incense lit. And then I will definitely tap on my singing bowl 3 times. I don't know why the number 3 is so significant to me, but I will tap on that 3 times. And let me figure that out now, because 3 just sticks with me a lot. So the number 3, let's see the significance of the number 3. Okay, perfect. Harmony. Okay. Number 3 is harmony, mind, body, and spirit are one. Is something, it says, if something in your life is ignored or neglected, everything suffers. The health of the mind, body, and spirit connection is essential in living a fulfilled existence. This is the message from your angels today. Okay. And it says, think of what you are doing to nurture all parts of you and where you can do better at listening to the things you have neglected within. So that is why the number 3 and tapping the bowl 3 times is so significant to me. Okay. So here we go. All right. And cleansing that energy in that space, I am going to ask that the divine creator of all living things, angels and spirit guides of the light, provide us with the weekly reading for June 6th through the 10th for all water signs, being Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay. Definitely. As I stated earlier, I hope you enjoyed your weekend and spending time with your friends and family, and everything went well. Please, angels, spirit guides of the light, the divine creator of all living things, please provide the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, for their any advice, things to be on the lookout for the upcoming week of June 6th through the 10th. Okay, so it looks like a lot flew out here. First card out is Princess of Cups. Then we have 3 of Coins, We have 9 of coins. We have King of Wands. We have Queen of Wands. We have 5 of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Wands. So it does look like there is a presence here of, we have King and Queen of Wands. So it looks like there could be a power couple here. So we'll definitely look into that. But prior to getting started, first, let's look at the Princess of Cups. Okay, Princess of Cups. Now I can definitely elaborate once we get the exact meaning of the cards out. And the reason I do that, right, is I can come in here and I can tell you, okay, well, this is what this card means. But I would rather use source, because with each deck, there is a book that comes with it. And with each deck, each book has a different significant meaning. Okay, now tarot card readers, they just, go off of what that card means. Okay, but I have found that reading through my books, the cards do have significantly different meanings, different indicators, etc. So I think in order for me to be a more clear and concise reader, when I ask for the divine universe, the creator of all living things, to include spirit and angel guides of the light, to guide this reading and to deliver the messages that they would like you to know, when these cards come out, these are their messages, okay? And I am not to reinterpret them. I will use the material to get these specific messages and definitely the clarifications, okay? So as I stated, Princess of Cups has come out. Okay? Princess of Cups. So looking at the Princess of Cups, it states the chakra message: you are awakened. An offer is made. Your true desire may have been dormant, but it is now time to recognize that what is coming will reawaken your desires. It is a time to forgive yourself for loving others who hurt you. And keywords: idealism, elegance, tenderness, intensity, reminder, reconnecting, and romance. Okay. Now, the contemplation of this card says, stand in your open heart, expanding your capacity to receive. And can you imagine being open to your heart's desires? So when I saw the King and Queen of Wands come out together, that tells me this is a power couple reading. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you may be in a relationship with a individual who is your soulmate, and together you guys are a power couple. Okay, but we are going to get some clarification on that. So the meaning of this card coming out first, and how I am feeling and what spirit is telling me, is that you may have put energy into people and places and things that did not serve you, right? But it's okay for you to forgive yourself for loving others who may have hurt you. Okay, we have all done that. And the key words are idealism, elegance, tenderness, intensity, reminder, reconnecting, and romance. So that's telling me that there is definitely a connection that either you're already in or that you will be in. Okay, and for the week of June 6th through the 10th, I would definitely focus on seeing or being open to those connections. Okay, I don't know if you're single, if this is bringing someone in. It does look and appear to me that there is somebody coming in, and if you're already in that connection, then definitely build upon it. Okay, make it stronger. All right, that is what I am feeling when I pulled this card and just read the card's description. Okay. Then you have the 3 of coins. Okay, so the 3 of coins, and the last reading also had the 3 of coins, also known as 3 of pentacles. You will hear tarot readers refer to it as 3 of pentacles. It does say here that 3 of coins, it says your chakra message: wait your turn, get more training, know you can do better. This card may indicate a worthwhile collaboration. Okay. So I'll stop right there. What that's telling me is that if you are seeking, okay, to start a new business, start a new venture, and you have a significant other, okay, that is there with you, that both of you can go through some training. Okay, you can get more insight into what it is that either of you are bringing into your energies, your element, okay? And your element is definitely water. So it says, wait your turn and get more training. Know you can do better. And this card may indicate a worthwhile collaboration. So that could be in a relationship, a partnership, being business-wise. If you're seeking entrepreneurial ventures, you may have a partner that wants to come in and venture in that entrepreneurial ship with you. Definitely go through the channels of researching, educating yourself on whatever it is that you want to bring into your energy field, okay? The indication here is what you desire has been done before. The path forward exists for you too. And this is very true. And when you take two soul couples, right? When you take a soulmate and you put them together and they're both on the same wavelength, okay? And their minds and their energies are in likeness, that's power. Okay, that is definitely power. All right. So if what you desire has been done before, then the path forward exists for you too. So that business venture, when you get a soulmate and that's your power, when you partner with someone, and that could be your soulmate in business, that could be your soulmate in relationship, that can be your soulmate in entrepreneurship, that is a path that has probably already been done before. And you will need to seek guidance and counseling and maybe mentoring towards bringing all of that into perspective. Okay. Key words: plans, growth, mentorship, dedication, promotion, craftsmanship. Okay. So that is building up your skill set in whatever craft. Okay. That is growing through being mentored. Okay. Showing dedication. Okay. Making plans. And with that will come in, if it's career wise, a promotion. Okay. Let's say you and your manager or your supervisor are on a really good level and you see something you want to go after and you go to them and say, hey, would you recommend me for this position? I see that happening. If you are in a soulmate connection, relationship wise, and you guys want to venture into something else, I see that definitely happening. Okay. Definitely. If you are into craftsmanships and you're building skill sets and you're apprentice now, partnering with the next level up, I can see you bringing that into fruition as well. Excuse me. Okay. Nice. Nice water sign. This is for the water sign reading for the week of June 6th through the 10th for Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancers. The next is the Nine of Coin or Nine of Pentacle. And this is financial stability. Okay. So let's get over here to the nines. I do want to see. And this is the Nine of Coins. Let's see here. All right. So Nine of Coin, Chakra Message. The higher vibration of your emotional relationship with finances is the trance of financial freedom. Guide your emotions, harness them, and allow them to propel you into abundance. Indication here, it is continual focus on how to create financial security, continual focus on how to create financial security can create a lack of self-care. Hoarding or a lack of generosity can lead to illness. Imagining yourself in fearful situations. All right. So, as I stated, this is a card of financial security and financial abundance. But if you're a hoarder of your finances, okay, if you're a hoarder, meaning, you have a lot to give and you can change or help someone and you don't, that is where karma kicks in. Okay. That is where karma kicks in. And it can cause you to fail in your generosity. It can cause you to fail in doing what your heart knows is best. And then the next thing you know, you're falling ill. So imagine yourself in a fearful situation, okay? And when I say imagine yourself in a fearful situation, imagine you didn't have it at all. Here's the universe speaking to you, okay? Imagine you not having this abundance at all. And then imagine you having this abundance and doing right with it, whether it's charitable work, okay? Whether it's donating, okay? Because I have a saying, God blesses you through what you do for others. Okay. The divine universe, the creator of all living things, blesses you by what you do for others. So if you're financially stable and you're able to make a better life for young children who may be even staying in foster care, and you do a Christmas drive, beautiful, right? If you do something for the homeless, beautiful, okay? And I shouldn't say homeless, dispositioned, okay? Um, uh, I use words as either displaced or or their positioning has been thrown off, okay? Anyone of a lesser status quo, okay? Let's say that. Definitely do something for them, okay? Because if you hoard what you have and you do not share, the universe works through karma, and karma will come back and you can lose everything, okay? And then you'll start to think about what you should have and could have done and did not do. All right. Keywords here: independence, security, sophistication, ownership, harvesting, and pride. Okay. So definitely remember, if you have it, God blesses you through what you do for others. All right. But right now, for our water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, your financial stability is here. You did get the Nine of Pentacles, also known as the Nine of Coins on this deck, or in this deck. Okay. Your fourth card is King of Wands. King of Wands is a manifester. Okay. King of Wands is definitely a manifester. It says here, Chakra Message: stay focused on higher consciousness. This is the time to collect inspired energy and ideas. Your ancestors, those in the seventh chakra energy, are aiding you in your endeavors, okay? The seventh chakra energy is your root chakra, okay? And the crown and the root, when your will is in perfect alignment, extreme abilities for manifestation are present, okay? So indication is determination hides loneliness, okay? Allow yourself to be present even if it's painful, okay? So when you're so determined, that means you're working really hard, okay? And you are occupying your mind with everything else that is going to block out that loneliness. Being alone does not always mean you're lonely, but if you feel like you are missing something, you are, and you need to ask the divine creator of all living things, spirit and angel guides of the light, to bring into your life what it is that you are missing, as long as it is for the betterment of you and whatever is coming in, okay? Keywords here: influential, mentorship, energetic, resilience, competitiveness, and fulfillment. Okay. Your contemplation is each step you take creates a new future that will become the legacy you leave. Okay. So the King of Wands is a manifester. And through that manifestation, you can definitely find fulfillment. Okay. But like I said, some of the King of Wands that are out here, cross watchers, possibly even water signs being Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, you're missing something. And whatever it is that you're missing, you need to bring that or manifest that into your future. And I think what most of you guys are missing is the next card up, your Queen of Wands. So let's go on and take a look at Queen of Wands, because the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming out together to me means power couple. All right, so let's go look at the Queen of Wands. Okay, let's see. Where are my queens at? Queen, 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 queen. Knights, fives, queens. Where are my queens? There we go. Okay, so Queen of Wands. So let's see. The chakra message here, the sixth chakra, once again. The King of Wands has the sixth chakra. The Queen of Wands has the sixth chakra. It says the sixth chakra allows us to see the way forward. True freedom is only available when we let others off the hook. But this is not the same as forgiveness. The past you made meaning of with limited information is no longer dictating your future. Okay, so what that tells me is all kings need queens. Okay, all kings need queens who are like-minded and on the same path and have the same focus as the king. Okay, indication: you may notice sadness appearing here for no visible reason. This may indicate a time when you will soon find peace through what you are creating. All right. Keywords: ambition, adventure, inspiration, involvement, self-worth. And the contemplation: are you willing to let go of those whose vision of you no longer supports either of you? So that could be a karmic relationship. That could be a karmic relationship pertaining to a relationship you're currently in. That could be a karmic relationship pertaining to a current job you're in or a career. That could be a karmic relationship pertaining to a partnership. But whatever it is, it does indicate, are you willing to let go of those whose vision of you no longer supports either of you? So some of you may have a vision to do one thing and your current partner has a vision to do something else. That is not going to create the power and leave the legacy that this reading is talking about. Because if you're going like this, that's two separate paths. But when you're going like this, that is one path. Okay, that is one path. And that one path allows you both to be in total alignment with one another. And that's where the power is created, in that alignment. Okay, so when that King of Wands came out and that Queen of Wands came out, I said, this is a power couple reading. And some of you may already be in that type of relationship, whether it's a relationship, romantic relationship, a business partner relationship, an entrepreneurial partner relationship that you guys are talking business about, or talking about coming into business with each other. But then, it has to be focused on being aligned. together. Next, you have the 5 of coin or 5 of pentacle. Okay. Let's look at 5 of pentacles. All right. 5 of coin, also known as 5 of pentacle. The chakra message. There are times when we must leave behind what we manifested, which at one time was what we desired. We can outgrow something and know that it is no longer for our highest good without it or us being bad, without it or us being bad. Okay. So, like I stated, if you are in relationships and partnerships or any type of ships, okay, and it's going like that, it's not for the greater good. You've got 2 different paths. It must be in alignment, okay? So I'll state it again. There are times when we must leave behind what we've manifested. A lot of us manifest things into our lives, and then once we get it, we realize it wasn't exactly specifically what we needed. Okay, so it's the message here is we can outgrow something and know that it is no longer for our highest good without it or us being bad, right? Doesn't mean that separation is bad. It just means you're not on the same level or you don't have the same vision. Okay. Indication. This card indicates reflecting on what you have created and perhaps offers a new way of seeing who you really are. So, a lot of people, you may go to school, you go to college, you get the degree, and then once you get the degree, you realize this may not be exactly what I want. So then you go back to school and you get another degree and you feel, and that's like, okay, this is more in what I'm attuned and in alignment with. Okay, same with relationships. You manifest a relationship into your life, and you and your significant other that you believe is your significant other, at first it starts out really, really good, and then the next thing you know, you guys actually are totally opposites, and you see things differently and you view things differently and your perception is different. Okay, and then your goals may be different. Okay, one of you may want to start a family, one of you may want to focus on building financial stability so that when that family is brought into your lives, you're able to support the family. Okay, so you have to make sure that anything that you've manifested, you're on the same level. All right. Now here it says this card indicates, now the indication is this card indicates reflecting on what you have created and perhaps offers a new way of seeing who you really are. So, once again, sometimes we start in one direction and realize this isn't really who I am. My heart's not in it. This isn't really what I want to do. You have to keep that in mind, okay? Keywords: hardship, hunger, rejection, illness, alienation, and outcome, okay? So, when we tend to alienate ourselves, that's kind of like being in a hermit mode, okay? And the hermit is just where you just withdraw from everything and just really go into quiet time, self-reflection, right? So that's what alienation is. But then to speak to that more, when you alienate yourself, you're away from friends, family, and everything. You don't really want to do that. But what you do want to do is take a step back so that you can self-reflect. Okay, definitely take a step back so you can self-reflect. So any hardships that you're experiencing, any type of rejection or illness that you have been experiencing, take a step back, take time to love yourself and get yourself together, because if you are not together, nothing around you will be together. Okay. And let's see, what is the contemplation here? It is easy to say no to what you do not want, even if it suited you at one time. Okay. So that's just, once again, being able to change your mind or to change your perspective or to change your path. Okay. Sometimes you need to change your path because it no longer suits you. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Wands. I love the Nine of Wands. Okay. And I'll tell you why I love the Nine of Wands. That all wands to me are manifesting, right? Because wands are a magical tool for casting out your desires to the universe. That's how I'll put that. That's exactly how I'll put that. Okay. So let's look at the Nine of Wands in more detail. Okay. So the Nine of Wands states, Chakra Message, pushing forward when it's time to stop and heal can create costly mistakes, first emotionally, then elsewhere. There will be a price paid in the future for a decision made in the present. Okay. So like I stated, wands in my interpretation are the ability to cast out heart's desires. Okay. And that's just putting it out there to the universe. So pushing forward when it's time to stop and heal can create costly mistakes. So this card is saying you have already casted out your heart's desires to the universe. But the previous card is stating sometimes you can stop and change direction, okay? Especially if it's not for the greater good. The indication of this card is you may have a fire to deal with before you can proceed. Will you burn through the obstacle or will you experience the burden it leaves? So, moving forward, okay, without stopping and being realistic with yourself on the path that you're taking, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, can actually end up making that fire bigger. Okay, because as you know, air feeds fire, right? Water puts out fire. So if you are just going forward and you're not addressing things that you see that come to your attention that need to be addressed immediately, and you just keep moving forward with it, you're going to have a bigger fire to put out. Okay. And that can be anything relationship wise, business wise, work wise, anything that you see being a potential hindrance in the future. If you don't nip it in the bud now, can definitely cause you costly mistakes. Okay. Keywords: guardiness, guardedness, recovery, stamina, and patterns. Like I said, if you see something and it's not working, and you continue to keep going with it, when you decide that you no longer want to be a part of it, that's going to be one of the biggest fires to put out. You've wasted time, energy, effort, resources, and space and everything. Okay. So nip that in the bud. Nip that in the bud and look for things that may be indicating that it needs to be nipped in the bud for the week of June 6th through the 10th. All right. Now, what I am going to do, and that's your overall energy. That's your overall energy. And let me just tell you what the contemplation said on that. Sorry. Let me tell you what, tell you guys. Let me tell you what the contemplation said on the Nine of Wands. Okay. Nine of Wands, contemplation. Are you willing to stop burning yourself out? Okay. If you're burned out, nip it in the bud. Get a plan together, bring it to the forefront. Okay. If you're a power couple, okay, King and Queen of Wands are here. If you're a power couple and you guys are working on things and it's not going right, sit down, make a plan, discuss it. If you are an entrepreneur and you're looking at things that's not going right, sit down and discuss it. If you have a partner, bring them into that discussion. Make a plan for moving forward. Likewise with your career. You've been in a position for so long, you've gone after so many supervisory roles, you're not getting them. Might be time to go on and move to a different company with the current skill sets that you have and updating your resume to reflect those skill sets. Okay. All right. Now, I will get some clarification through the oracle cards pertaining to your reading fire sign for the week of June. I'm sorry, water sign, excuse me. I will get some clarification for the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer for the week of June 6th through the 10th, okay? Spirit guides, angel guides of the light, and divine universe, creator of all things, please provide me with clear and concise oracle guidance for the weekly reading for water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer from June. There we go. What came out? Oh, I thought something flipped. Let me see. Okay, for June 6th through the 10th. Clear and concise messages. Okay, that one flipped. Release. Clear and concise messages. Grief and acceptance. Those two definitely wanted to come out. I want to make sure there's not another one here that wanted to come out. Okay. So we have release, grief, and acceptance. So let's go on and look at release. Okay. Let's go on and look at release. Okay. So with each one of the oracle cards, there will be a short story. Okay. So this one here is Nikita, the legend. Release, a shadow gray storm. I can no longer keep your secrets. It says Nikita cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when shadow gray storm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things she has said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive any of you. As she listens to the rain, to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart, ready to forgive herself and others. So yes, and this one word is in one of my affirmations that I say to release negative energy, and it is clear, cancel, release. Okay. Inspiration here. This is about personal responsibilities and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. Okay, so if any of you are hiding in your own grief because you feel that the situation you're in is your fault, I suggest that you state these words: clear, cancel, and release. Okay. Personal inquiry. This indicates healing family or origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Key ideas: release, dwelling on past, righteous anger, change in consciousness, judgment day, seeing clearly, hidden truth, great discovery. Okay. And I'll say those again. So the key ideas here are to release, clear, cancel, release, dwelling on the past. If you're dwelling on the past, stop. Righteous anger. Okay. So my first motto is in Reiki principles is do not be angry. So If you're finding yourself to be righteously angry, and righteous anger to me means, you have a reason to be angry, okay? And you've expressed your reasons for being angry. Once you've expressed your reasons for being angry, let it go, okay? Change in consciousness. Okay, so if you're consciously knowing that the situation or whatever you found yourself in is not really what you wanted, or what you intended it to be, then definitely release that. Okay, release that. It also goes on to state Judgment Day. Okay, everybody, there's always a judgment day. There's always judgment that comes in. Okay, seeing clearly. Okay, sit down, reflect, do some inner reflection, okay, and visualize what it is that you need to see clearly. Okay, there may be some hidden truths, all right, that will come to the forefront and that will need addressing. And then there could be great discoveries. Okay, you may find yourself discovering that you are in the right place and time with the right person, or you are in the right place and time with the right career, or you are in the right place and time with your endeavors towards your entrepreneurship. So these are all things that the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, want to be looking for the week of June 6th through the 10th, all right? And then key words: healing, remission, and integration. Okay, so bringing things together, and that would be to bring it together with your King of Wands and your Queen of Wands, which is a power couple. All right. Now, the third oracle card out is grief. So, and I don't know if you could be in a moment, in a mind state of grief, but let's go on and get this here. Grief. Penelope and Pickle. Grief is love without a place to go. Okay, the legend. Penelope meets Pickle, the puppy. When she is at college, they go through everything together. When the day comes much later for Mother Earth to call Pickle home, he dies in Penelope's arms. Her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should just get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loved Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she is ready, she will love again. Okay. So right there, that's telling me, if you've experienced a loss, and it could be a loss of a pet, it could be a loss of a friend or a person or a family member or anything like that, a loss of a job, any type of thing that you've lost that has you grieving, know that in due time, that too will heal. Okay. But you have to take that time to do the healing. And sometimes that's just taking a step back and loving yourself, getting some quiet time, getting some relaxation. If you're into sage, burning sage, sage is one of the most, white sage is a very soothing, calming aroma. Okay. I love the smell of it. So the inspiration here is Penelope and Pickle remind us that what we reveal, we can heal. Okay. Give yourself time. You will love again. If you honor your pain, it will change your life. So don't ignore the pain, right? Step into it. Admit that you're in pain. Admit that maybe you made some different or decisions that you, if could do over, you would. But with every mistake, there's a lesson to be learned. Okay. So don't beat yourself up for it. Just know that, okay, this has happened, or I have lost someone close to me, and I am going to heal myself by knowing that they are in the spirit world now, and hopefully a spirit of the light, and walk with you. Okay. As Penelope, I'm pretty sure Pickle's by her side, right? Okay. It says personal inquiry. Is lingering grief preventing me from progress? What can I see in my heart? Key ideas: feeling grief, healing process, missing someone or something, being unafraid of sadness. Love is on the horizon. Okay. So if you feel like you've missed out on an opportunity of true love, you have not. I'm just going to reiterate that you have not. King of Wands and Queen of Wands clearly came out in your reading. So for water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, if you feel that you missed out on love, you have not. You have not. And if what you feel, let's say you feel that, that soulmate got away. No, they didn't. They're just going to come back around when both of you are in alignment and not like this. Because if you're like that, you're on two different paths, right? So maybe when you came together, it was like this, right? Maybe when you met, it was like that. But they're coming back around. Okay, definitely. All right. So feeling grief. Okay, key ideas is feeling grief, healing process, and missing someone or something, being afraid of sadness. Love is on the horizon. Trust me, you'll be fine. Water signs, you're going to be fine. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you will be fine. Okay. Keywords: love, commitment, and vulnerability. So that just means you have to open up yourself a little more. Some of you, may have this thing that you got sitting there and you just want it to be like, okay, I'm the man or I'm the woman, and so you've got these beliefs, perceptions, and things that probably need to change. You need to make yourself more vulnerable. Okay, one moment. My throat was dry, especially with all my incense burning. So you need to make yourself more vulnerable and more open to the relationship so that you can love and both of you will be. And I feel this so strongly. I feel that this power couple, if they're not already together, when they come together, there's going to be so much commitment there. There is going to be some serious commitment between this power couple. I just feel that. I feel that. And if you're already together, then you're committed, but you can probably build and make it stronger. Okay, make it stronger. All right. And then you have acceptance. So let's go into acceptance. Oops. You would think I mastered these books by now, but I don't. I have too many of them, but I love them all. So I will not complain and I'm grateful for them. So, all right, acceptance. Cherry heart, when I accept myself, I find love. It says the legend. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and signs to a friend that her life is like that pie with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe cherry is a heart-shaped pie. I'll say that again. Her friend remarks that maybe cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Now, this is not a love reading. It's not. I promise it was not intended to be a love reading. It was for what the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer have to look forward to for the week of June 6th through the 10th. But when I saw the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands come out, I said, okay, this might be a love reading and acceptance. And it just broke it down. It's a love reading for you guys. So, the story goes, Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and signs to a friend that her life is like that pie with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. That man or that woman that you're going to meet is your soulmate, and you two are a power couple. Inspiration. A magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Our theme simple now. Cherry's heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Personal inquiry. Am I assisting myself accurate? Am I assessing myself accurately? Or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeated way? Can I simply accept myself? Period. Accept yourself as you are, because until you do, no one else will. We all have flaws. We all have flaws. Okay. And maybe we have the means to fix our flaws. Maybe we don't. Okay. I mean, today's society and social media makes you feel like you've got to be Barbie doll shaped and perfect. But Barbie doll shaped and perfect isn't everything. Muscles for the men cut up and six packs isn't everything. Now, if you want to better your life and get yourself together, by all means necessary, you can do that. But you don't have to strain yourself out in a gym to do it. You can take Mother Nature walks. Right? Take walks in the park, lay down on the grass, ground yourself, okay? And just eating differently and drinking more water and taking vitamins, doing things like that, that can bring the things that you want together. But accept yourself as you are, because your soulmate will. Your soulmate is not going to sit up there and say, oh my God, da-da-da. No, that's not how that works. Your soulmate has unconditional love for you and loves you deeply. And if anything, will help you to get to the goals that you want to get to. So I definitely suggest, if you don't accept yourself the way you are, no one will. And then when your soulmate comes into your life, that soulmate is going to help you get even better in whatever it is. Whether if you want to work out, if you want to change some eating habits, health habits, supporting you in your endeavors, your career, your path for, let's say, you want to start an entrepreneur, you want to go be an entrepreneur, you want to start a business. Your soulmate is going to help you. They are going to support you in all of your endeavors. You will support each other because you're going to be like-minded. You're going to both share the abilities to manifest, okay? You're going to both share the same beliefs, right? You're going to be so in alignment with your soulmate to where they're going to accept you. So you need to accept you. All right. Personal inquiry. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeated way? Can I simply accept myself? Yes, you can. Okay. Key ideas: new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, and selling yourself short. I'm telling you, don't let social media get you all out of shape. They've got so much photoshopping and paint brushing and all this extra stuff that you never believe it. I mean, I look at social media and I'm like, wow, she's got a great body. She's beautiful. But then you know what? They've had tummy tucks, Brazilian butt lifts, breast jobs. Trust me, more cellulite suction than the law allows. Stop it. Men, okay, you want to get in the gym, you want to look great, awesome. But sometimes your soulmate does want a man with a little bit of meat on their body, because listen here, when you get sick, your body's going to need that fat. Because if you're sick and you have zero fat, yeah, downhill real fast. Now, I'm not saying don't work out and take care of yourself, not at all. But I'm saying don't do it to the point to where it's to please somebody else and not yourself. Do it to the point where it's to help you live a better life, stronger life, longer life. But until you get to that point, accept who you are, because you don't have to be perfect to fit the social media presence, because it is just that: social media, Photoshop, everything. Okay. All right. Keywords: manifesting, knowledge, and luck. Like I just said, Both the King and the Queen of Wands are here, and both of you are manifestors, and both of you are manifesting each other. But what will need to happen on both King and Queen side is that you guys may need to get some things put into perspective, bring some things to a halt, and stop wasting time, whether that's in a relationship, career-wise, or future endeavors, plans, visions that you see for yourself, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, what I'm going to do to close out the water sign reading, being Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancers, or Cancer, I'm going to get the Crystal Medical Oracle card. Crystal Medical Oracle card. And we're going to see what crystal can help. And that one came flying out. And it looks like two came flying out for you guys. Whoa, you're the first line to get two cards that come out. This whole reading, I am not crapping you. I'm not crapping you. So the first card that came out is Challenge. So it's Lightning, Challenge, and Fulgurite is the crystal, and you got number 5. You guys are something else. Scorpios, boy, y'all, I ain't lying. And the reason I've got it like this is so that you could kind of see the 5 too. And we're just gonna take a look. You guys are the only one that got 2 crystals out. You need some crystals, don't y'all? All right, so Fulgurite, let's go see. And Challenge. So there's definitely a challenge. And I mean, hey, challenge yourselves, right? But make sure it's in a way that it's gonna be good. It's a good challenge. Okay, there we go. So it says 5 challenge, okay, and it's Lightning and Fulgurite. So the Oracle challenge, you have called this card into your awareness today as you are currently going through a challenge. Many people mistakenly view a challenge as being a negative experience. However, challenges provide numerous opportunities for personal growth and change. Challenges highlight the boundaries of opportunity, the places where you can pinpoint the lessons and learn from them. If you don't have challenges in your life, you won't have growth. Have you been feeling challenged by a person or situation? Does the same challenge keep coming up for you? Have you been looking at a challenge in a negative light? Are you trying to fight yourself in your current challenge? When a challenge is at hand, it's important to meet it with an open mind and heart. This challenging is teaching you something about yourself. So ask yourself the question, what can I learn from this? What is this challenge showing me? How can I do things differently? It's time to embrace the energy of challenge in your life and know that if you do, and know that if you don't get the lesson now, it will come back as a bigger challenge later. When are you being invited to stop running from the challenge and embrace it with love and acceptance? Love and expectance. In this place, you will grow strength and courage and a stronger sense of yourself. Growth is not always easy, and you can certainly experience some growing pains. However, soon you will feel blessed by this renewal of your spirit. In the face of challenge, the change there is a need to hold on to the old as a safeguard. But when you can let go, surrender, and let love in, amazing things will happen. This is not the time to be comfortable. It is a time to embrace the challenge and connect deeply to the wisdom it is showing you. Crystal Fulgurite. Fulgurite helps to embrace change. It holds the energy of lightning, and it is also a mover and shaker of energy, okay? So what I suggest you do is you get this crystal, right? And you can get it from your local metaphysical shop, or you can get one online, okay? Just search crystals online and you can find that crystal. It says, and here's the ceremony for the crystal. Find some time to sit and relax. Work with a piece of fulgurite if you have some. Close your eyes and drop into a deep meditation. Visualize yourself sitting on the top of a mountain in an electrical storm. Know you are safe and protected. Feel the energy of the lightning around you. Call up the spirit of the lightning to come and assist you in your current challenge and positive state change. When you feel like the energy has dispersed, come back to the present moment. Thank the lightning spirits for your renewal. Okay. And let's look at number 5 for you. And I think someone else got number 5, and they did. Number 5 is growth. I'm sorry, not someone else. One of the other element readings got number 5. Number 5 is growth. The only thing that stays the same is change. As the world around you shifts and moves, it is time to get flexible. Change is inevitable, and your peace comes not from the stability of things outside you, but also from that which is created from your foundation within. Your angels remind you to make inner peace a priority so that when change comes, you know that you're tethered to something it cannot touch. Let me read that again. Your angels remind you to make inner peace a priority so that when change comes, you know you're not tethered to something it cannot touch. Meditate today with a visualization of your inner peace tying you firmly to the universe. Okay? So embrace your change and definitely fight through your challenges and embrace them and learn from them. Okay. So that's your first crystal out. Put that here. Second crystal out is, wow, a shaman or a shamanka. Okay. A shaman or a shamanka. And numinite. Numite, and number 14, numite. So as you can see, these are crystals I've never heard of. Okay. I have the traditional crystal. Well, I have a lot of crystals, but this is definitely new for me. So let's look at healer. You guys are a healer. So water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you can definitely have some healing attributes within your energy. You may be healers because it says here that you're a shamanka, or so there's shaman and there's shamanica, and then numite. Numite is the crystal, and I've never read this. So I'm just gonna highlight. Wow. Okay, so I am seeing a healing placement, okay, for the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Some of you are natural healers, or you are already shamans and you are in the practice of healing, whether it be Reiki, or maybe you do tarot card reading, or maybe you just practice manifesting and spiritual magic. I don't know, but let's figure it out. 14, healer, shaman, shamanka, and numite. And it says, you have called this card into your awareness today as a confirmation that you are your greatest healer and that healing is at hand. You have been a healer in many lifetimes, and currently you are being invited to awaken to this power healing gift within you. Can you feel this truth, energy, and knowing deep within you? Do people naturally come to you for advice and feel comfort in your presence? Have you been going through your own healing journey? Have you been asking the universe for confirmation of your life path? Do you have a natural way with animals and connection to the earth? Have you been waiting to venture into the healing arts? All of these are signs that you are a healer You have been searching for, all of these are signs that you are a healer. You have been searching for, you are the healer that you've been searching for, and it's time to connect deeply and awaken this important aspect of your soul. This is a natural part of your progression, and everything you have already been through in your life has made you ready to dive into your healing gifts. You are encouraged to find moderately a modality that inspires you, whether it is in energy, healing, natural medicine, social work, or some sort of body movement. It's time to awaken your healing gifts and share them with the world. The crystal numinite, and I hope I'm saying that right, numnite. It might be nummite, or numite. Okay, as you can see, the spelling is Uumite. Okay, so numinite awakens your natural healing abilities. It connects to the earth's medicine. It also connects you deeper to your shamanic wisdom. Okay, the ceremony for it, if you get it online at a metaphysical store or possibly at your local metaphysical store, it says, find a quiet place in nature, close your eyes and drop into a deep state of relaxation. Travel back in time to a life where you were a healer. Sit in this space and wait until you are joined by the medicine man or woman. When they arrive, release, this, realize this is you in another life, and it's time to activate the gifts from the other life into your life now. The medicine person will place their hands on your heart and pulsate all their wisdom and knowledge of healing to you in the present. This aspect of yourself has a message for you. You will be given a gift and invited to a place, this gift in your heart. You will be given a gift and invited to place this gift in your heart. Open and receive the blessings. Come back into the present. The gift in your heart will assist you to integrate and bring forth old healing gifts to the present. I knew it. I knew that the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancers, you guys are really strong signs, okay? And you are actually the only sign that came out with 2 crystals, okay? So let me see if I can get this to focus. There we go. There's your first crystal, which is the crystal for challenge, and that is fulgurite. Okay, and then your second crystal is as a healer and a shaman or a shamanka is numinite. Okay, now you have number 14 for numinite, so let's review that, and then we'll wrap up your reading for the week of June 6th through the 10th. And number 14 states, forward thinking. You're planting the seeds for your future. That vision you hold dear for your future is being nurtured today. The work you put in will be rewarded. Write down your vision in great detail. Visualize yourself reading it again after it's been realized. Okay. So, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. For the week of June 6th through the 10th, there is a lot that you do need to digest. Hopefully you do get a chance to watch the reading as I did. You are my biggest contributors, flat out. Water signs are my biggest contributors on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys so much for that. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. And then also, I hope the reading did resonate with you. And if you like, please feel free to make comments below, okay? So once again, thank you so much for your support, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Please watch your reading. It's very powerful. And have a wonderful upcoming week. Thank you. Bye-bye.